What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Bets Today, your #1 source for getting smarter about sports betting. If you're new here, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. You won't want to miss what we've got coming up. Today, we're diving into a topic that's super important for anyone just starting out. We're talking about the top 5 mistakes every beginner sports bettor makes. Trust me, I've seen them all, and I've even made a few myself back in the day. Avoiding these common pitfalls is the first major step toward betting smarter and, hopefully, more successfully. It's not about winning every single time. That's impossible. It's about building good habits that give you a fighting chance in the long run. So, grab a notepad, get comfortable, and let's get into it. Are you ready to level up your game? Let's start with mistake number 1. Alright, kicking things off with a big one, chasing losses. This is probably the most dangerous and most common mistake a beginner can make. Picture this. You just lost a bet you were sure was a lock. It stings, right? The immediate impulse is to win that money back, fast. So, you throw a bigger bet on the next game you see, maybe something you haven't even researched just to break even. This is a recipe for disaster. Chasing losses is emotional betting, not logical betting. It's like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. Your judgment gets clouded, you start making desperate plays, and your bankroll can disappear in the blink of an eye. The key is discipline. Accept the loss, take a breath, and stick to your strategy. A single loss is just a data point. It doesn't define your entire betting journey. Remember, the goal is long-term profitability, not instant gratification. If you feel that urge to chase, the smartest move you can make is to simply close the app and walk away for a bit. There will always be another game tomorrow. Moving on to mistake number 2, and it's a classic. Betting with your heart, not your head. We're all sports fans, right? We have our favorite teams, the ones we've cheered for since we were kids. It's natural to want them to win every single game. But when it comes to betting, that loyalty can be your worst enemy. Blindly betting on your favorite team, regardless of their form, the matchup, or the odds, is called homer betting. The odds makers know all about this. They know fans will bet on their teams no matter what, and they often shade the lines to take advantage of that bias. This means you're frequently getting worse value when betting on popular teams. To be a successful bettor, you have to learn to be objective. You need to analyze the game like a neutral observer. Look at the stats, the trends, the injuries, and the matchup itself. Sometimes the smart bet is actually on the team playing against your favorite. It might feel a little weird at first, but separating your fanhood from your betting analysis is absolutely crucial for making informed, logical decisions. Leave the jersey in the closet when you're doing your research. Let's talk about mistake number 3. Ignoring bankroll management. This one might not be as exciting as picking winners, but I promise you, it is the absolute foundation of sustainable sports betting. What is bankroll management? Simply put, it's having a dedicated amount of money set aside for betting, your bankroll, and then having a strict set of rules about how much of that bankroll you risk on any single bet. A common mistake beginners make is betting way too much of their bankroll on one game. They get overconfident and might risk 20%, 30%, or even 50% on a single wager. This is incredibly risky. Even the best sports bettors in the world go through losing streaks. If you're betting huge chunks of your bankroll, one bad run of 4 or 5 losses could wipe you out completely. A disciplined approach is to use a unit system. A unit is a fixed percentage of your total bankroll, typically between 1% and 3%. So, if you have a $1,000 bankroll, 1 unit would be $10 to $30. You risk 1 unit per standard bet. The strategy protects you from going broke during a cold streak and allows you to withstand the natural ups and downs of sports betting. It forces discipline and helps you stay in the game long enough to let your skill shine through. Without it, you're not betting, you're just gambling. Alright, here we are at mistake number 4, and it's a big one in the digital age. Not shopping for the best lines. Imagine you're buying a new TV. Would you just walk into the first store you see and pay whatever price is on the tag? Of course not. You check online, compare prices at different retailers, and find the best deal. Sports betting should be no different. The odds, or the lines, are the price you're paying for your bet. Different sportsbooks will offer slightly different lines on the same game. One book might have the Chiefs at 6.5, while another has them at 11. That half-point difference might not seem like much, but over the course of a season, it is absolutely massive. It can be the difference between a winning bet and a push, or a push and a loss. The same goes for moneyline odds. Getting +150 instead of 140 means you win more money for the same amount of risk. Beginners often just sign up for one sportsbook and place all their bets there out of convenience. This is a huge mistake. You are leaving money on the table. To be a sharp bettor, you need to have accounts at several different reputable sportsbooks. Before you place any bet, take 2 minutes to check the lines across your different books and make sure you are getting the absolute best price available. This simple habit will directly increase your profitability over time. Don't pay more than you have to. And finally, we've reached mistake number 5. Having unrealistic expectations. Many beginners come into sports betting after seeing a flashy ad or hearing a story about someone hitting a massive 10-leg parlay. They think it's a get-rich-quick scheme. They expect to double their money in a week and quit their day job in a month. I'm here to tell you that is a fantasy. The truth is, successful sports betting is a grind. It's difficult. The top professional bettors in the world aim for a win rate of around 55 to 60% against the spread. That means they are still losing 40 to 45% of their bets. Think about that. Even the best are wrong almost as often as they are right. The difference is that their slight edge, combined with disciplined bankroll management and finding the best lines, allows them to turn a profit over the long haul. If you expect to win 80% of your bets, you are setting yourself up for disappointment and frustration, which then leads to emotional mistakes like chasing losses. You need to reframe your mindset. Success isn't about winning every bet. It's about making smart, well-researched decisions and growing your bankroll slowly and steadily over time. Celebrate the small wins, learn from the losses, and enjoy the process of becoming a more knowledgeable sports analyst. Patience is the ultimate virtue in this game. So, there you have it, the top 5 mistakes every beginner sports bettor makes. Let's do a quick recap. Number 1, chasing your losses. Number 2, betting with your heart. Number 3, ignoring bankroll management. Number 4, not shopping for the best lines. And number 5, having unrealistic expectations. Avoiding these 5 pitfalls will put you miles ahead of most people starting out. It all boils down to discipline, objectivity, and treating this like a skill to be developed, not a lottery ticket. This isn't about luck, it's about creating your own edge through smart habits. I truly believe that by focusing on these fundamentals, you can build a solid foundation for a long and potentially profitable betting journey. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this one. I hope you found this breakdown helpful. If you did, please give this video a huge thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. And, more importantly, let me know in the comments which of these mistakes you've been guilty of, or if there's another big one I missed. I read every single comment, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and join the Bets Today community. We're all about learning and growing together. Until next time, bet smart, stay disciplined, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.